everybody. Welcome to Poetry in Chinatown. Yay! Okay, we have a smaller crowd, but that doesn't mean that we can't have fun.
Yeah!
Okay, I feel like reading the Tao Te Ching. I don't know, these days. It's something that makes me feel, it kind of like centered me a little bit with all kinds of things that's happening in the world. So this particular one, I want to read because what I want to do with the Tao Te Ching is that I would translate it into English and then I'll add a poem of my own. And this poem actually has the word June in it, so I thought it's June. I'm going to read this. But I'm going to read it in Cantonese first, and then I'll read it in the English translation, and I'll read my June poem. This is chapter 37. 道上無為而無不為，後王若能守之，萬物將自化。化而欲作，唔將盡之，以無名之朴。無名之朴，夫亦將無欲，不欲以靜，天下將自定。Tao often does nothing, but there is nothing it does not do. If rulers can abide by it, then all things will transform themselves. If transformation becomes an object of desire, I will quench it with the nameless block. Quench it with the nameless block, for it has no desire. No desire brings serenity. All is self-corrected under heaven. Arched, rich, sky, water, a full moon. June slips by in a pair of geta, shades in coil, in red kimonos, things to wear. That's it? Okay. Since we have a small group, I want to read one more. This is the famous chapter 8 about water. 上善若水，水善利萬物而不爭，處眾人之所惡，故幾於道。居善地，心善淵，語善人，言善信，正善治，事善能，動善時。夫唯不爭，故無尤矣。Highest good is like water. Water benefits all things but does not compete. It lies in places that all men disdain, therefore it is close to Tao. Dwell in goodness with a heart good and deep. Do good to others. Speak in good faith. Govern with good system. Perform with good capability. Act in good time. If only man does not compete, there will be no strife. Kill is like illy. Ack, illy, illy. Cat, cat. Eats like egrets. 1 foot, illy, illy, the water flows. Ack, It calls, ack, ack. No ill, like all is perfect. The sky, the cloud, the water, the air, as if all ills are killed, illy, illy. Like it kill, as if it's like kille, is tickle in Norwegian, a figure being tickled. Illy, illy, the egret waits, illy, illy, as if it killed is like. Okay, thank you. Okay, a toast to poetry, poets, and poetry in Chinatown. Cheers! And if you want more, there's more. And Greg Pond, thank you.
Thank you, Marisu. I remember we performed that last piece. We did a collaboration some years ago at the library. We did it here, and it was great. It was Chinese poetry and some of my poetry, and we had a water theme. It was really interesting. So anyway, thank you all for coming out this month, Pride Month, and we have two wonderful features. We are waiting for our second feature. Hopefully we'll be here, probably looking for parking, but we have Keana Aguila Labra, and we have, yes, and we have Dazié Grego-Sykes. Yeah, so anyway, we normally do a few open mics, and then we do a feature, and then a few more open mics, another feature. Well, since we don't have many people this afternoon, I don't know if everyone's reading, but maybe some people are just here to listen, and we appreciate you coming and supporting the poets. Sure.
There is someone who would like to read.
Oh, okay, sure. There's a sign-up sheet there, so yeah.
Yeah, he has signed up.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so, yeah. So we'll do maybe just a couple of, a few open mics, and then we'll do, we'll see about features. What we may end up doing is do a round robin. So if we don't have many people, we'll go around, and if other people don't show up, people will get a chance to read again. And maybe some people who maybe didn't plan to read might decide to read. All right, so anyway, we're going to start off with J.R. Johnson. He's going to come to the stage and is going to delight us with his reading and hopefully his singing. Oh, one more thing before we start. If you have cell phones, please put them on mute or vibrate or turn them down. And also, after each person reads, we have some pens there. We have colored pens. There's some acrylic pens, some are markers, and some are glitter, whatever. So please feel free to take a pen after you've read. And I also have some little Post-its, and they're colored for Pride. So please take one with a pen after you read. So anyway.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hi. What marvelous smiling faces, okay? You know, at the same time, these are very important times, and I just couldn't let these times pass without making some type of comment. And I think that, in a way, we need to all begin to speak. Because one of the problems is that we do not talk enough.
Right.
We don't talk enough to each other. And as a result of that, we have geniuses all around us. And many of us never get a chance for our genius to flow. But this is how we are inspired. But anyway, let me get into this state of the union. Now, I don't step on anyone's feet, but these have been the most trying times in my life. And I've lived a few years.
You too.
Anyway, poets and artists make up the difference in our society. Everyone don't know that. Right now, we're at Civil War. Everyone can't acknowledge it, but many poets and artists do. That undeclared war has been launched against us January the 21st, when Donald Trump announced and directed the military to remove black female records regarding service in World War II. He then told the Pentagon to remove Navy records of black soldiers and black sailors in World War II. Emphatically, we have in Donald Trump something of a throwback personality. Most importantly, he really hates the American people, and he hates the system. Let's be direct about this, because why would someone want to destroy the system unless they hate it? Okay. Well, you know, I think I'll leave it right there, and I'll get into my spiel. Such as, you know, when blossoms fell from off the trees, when new love came hot to me, life was a romance cast and spell with Nat Cole at the Wish Well. But from the same location came the Mona Lisa that Nat arranged. Life would never be the same when girls in miniskirts made their way to Lover's Lane. The stampede of love when it happened, the neighborhood rolled into action. And with cracks across the table through 11, all the Bloods knew they were in heaven. It was a people's choice and rule. Grandmas at street-side swimming pools, dipping their toes in, watching little girls in dresses and pigtails jump hopscotch and fun to the setting sun. Bareheaded boys playing kick the can, heard mothers shouting and they all stand the plates of neck bones, cornbread and beans. In those best of times, those days of swing. On Saturday night, we got live at quarter parties and fish fries. And once again, we turned the Nat's jive. And to those folks in heat, he gave Motown therapy, nectar tossed notes to folks with the Holy Ghost. Jumping up and down, they brought the house down. And many of us was too young to go steady, until little mama started knocking and all the guys rallied. And when that sang Jefferson Boku and all the guys got to do, everyone sang in tune. Baby, baby, I love you. This next piece is the one that some of you may not have heard, but it used to flourish in days going by. Up in the morning, out on the job, work like a devil for my pay. That lucky old sun has nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Fuss with my woman, talk with my kids, work till I'm wrinkled and gray, while that lucky old sun has nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Good Lord above, don't you know I'm crying? Tears all in my eyes. Send down that star with the silver lining to take me to paradise. Show me that river, take me across, move all my troubles away. While that lucky old sun has nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I will do one more thing. Hero man. There is no such thing as Goliath, to people to be free, especially families with battlefield dead, our heroes in history. Most certainly, like some of Christmas addicts, cannot really die, nor can nationhood and brotherhood be just another lie. And what brave soul would dare to say Toussaint or Overture is dead and forgotten? Most certainly, Toussaint is alive and well, and all of us at bottom. But in the hordes of men that often balk when crossing life's finish line, many fail to live full lives whenever the prospect is dying. But out of the bush, time and time again, the likes of a Marcus Garvey emerged as prophetic, magnificent, and brilliantly defiant to authority in all its purges. And Goliath has 1,000 fears, and many are they saying, but we have nothing to fear, because in this we reign supreme. For out of the magical universe, the message of life is clear. Prepare to fight, do your job to make everything so clear. And at death's door, when there ye knock, no longer touched by the fray. Your golden performance, the part like Dr. King's, the part that could not die, it will live forever in the stream our children will nourish by. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, JR. And up next we'll have Rob. And Rob will be followed by Yolanda.
Thank you, Greg. Let's hear it from Greg and Clara Sue. Let's do a new song. This is a song that has not had many performances, but it may already be on its way to becoming the global anthem of the 21st century. Vesuvius is rumbling, San Andreas slipping, the Hindenburg is sparking, the Titanic's tipping, the epidemic's spiraling, the asteroid's been spied, the reactor's in meltdown. To your bedpost, I wanna be tied. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. The dam is cracking, the tower's crumbling, the Kraken is waking, Armageddon grumbling. Columbus just landed, the Nazis came to power, the oil tanker's going down. Can you spare me an hour? Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. The empire's overextended. The Great Wall's been breached. The Great Depression descended. The great dictator impeached. I'm your date for the end of the world. Got a mattress and a can of beans. End time's near. Apocalypse here. Death makes me horny. You know what I mean? Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. Everybody sing, let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. Let's fuck tonight. I'm gonna cry, so hold me tight. Let's fuck tonight. Thank you very much. Is that
No.
all right? One more. In honor of Pride Month, I don't have the full costume for this with feather boa and rainbow speedo, but this is called "Make America Gay Again." Make America gay again, hips and hoorays. Make America gay again. Remember the good old gays. Oh, women, my women, sing a song of ourselves. Take these leaves of ass off the shelf. James Buchanan, bachelor for life. Mr. President don't need no wife. James Baldwin's book so searing, Giovanni's room left open hearts tearing. Make America gay again, hips and hoorays. Make America gay again, remember the good old gays. Audre Lorde, eloquent and adored, our intersectional lioness who roared. Anderson Cooper, super duper, freedom for all from pussy to pooper. Ellen DeGeneres, ain't no degenerate on network TV, the truth, she rendered it. Sodomy laws stick in my crop, panty craze changed our ways, the lavender scare, all hot air. Homophile movement, sweetness sent. Time for Cooper Donuts ride, our voices will not be quiet. Compton's Catalina Stonewall, freedom means freedom for all, for all. Neil Patrick Harris, fabulous and fun, my gay icon #1. Lil Nas X collects royalty checks while having biblically forbidden sex. Gritty sports goons sang a gay tune, shoot rainbow flags to the moon. J. Edgar Hoover, patron saint of freaky deaky, a bedroom queen on the street so squeaky. Liberace, Liberace, I cannot be impartial in the gay parade, my grand marshal. Make America gay again, hips and hoorays. Make America gay again, remember the good old gays. Thank you very much. And I apologize for playing and running, but I'm appearing in a showcase that begins in about half an hour at Winter's Tavern. My slot isn't until 4, so if you want some more of my nonsense, come on over to Pacifica after the show here. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And a pad.
All right. Thank you. All right, Yolanda. After Yolanda, we may have our first of our 2 features. Figure it out.
I, like most immigrants, are very saddened with all the deportations and arrests. I know I've been to a couple of marches against deportations, and I know my lawyer friends have told me to not to attend some if it's in a nice facility, because I've been arrested twice before, once after a march against the war in Vietnam, and another time we were a family dispute. So I'm a naturalized citizen, so I also could be deported, because if I participated or attempt to overturn this government by violent means, and I don't know to what extent Trump will extend that definition, or what it will include, I could get deported to El Salvador with careless prisons. But I wrote this poem thinking and feeling the horribleness of all these deportations, and I was thinking, where did it start, this anti-immigrant? And I wrote this poem, and then I was reading on the internet that in 1987 there was a vote in California to see if they wanted or not immigrants, and 58% said no. And then I was thinking about bilingual education. I was thinking that's when we really was anti-immigrant. Why didn't we do more against that feeling? And then I was thinking, and then I found out that later on, over 70% believe that immigrants are favorable for California. So that's, I think, a change in the mentality of the people, at least in California. We live in a land that was once ours, proud, valiant Aztec warriors conquering other Mexican tribes like the Zapotecas, Chichimecas, Huastecas, Mixtecas, tantas tribus que no me acuerdo, can't remember other Mexican tribes' names. Mexico, south of the border, where indigenous Mexican tribes are taught the native languages in escuelas bilingües. In California, bilingual education in English and Spanish didn't reach enough votes to continue it. What a blow to Mexican Americans, to Salvadoreñan, Nicaraguan, Hondureñan, Guatemaltecan, Peruvian, Argentinian, Brazilian, Ecuadorian, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Japanese, Albanics, Arabic, Farsi. Are Americans afraid that children with bilingual education will erase English? Do the parents of monolingual children afraid that their children will have a smaller chance of landing a job? Do these parents in California who voted for Kamala Harris worry they won't be able to have children through other than sexual person-to-person relationships, affairs? 2. Spain was ruled by fascist Francisco Franco for decades, and Spain couldn't kiss in public, just like in Egypt. In USA, George Lucas produced the movie American Graffiti in 1973, filmed Cindy Williams and Laverne and Shirley cruising on McHenry Avenue, just like in Modesto, California, where George Lucas is from. McHenry Avenue in the 1960s, us cruising on the 4-lane big wide McHenry Avenue, joining other 1968 and 1969 in their vehicles, some trying to score weed, mota, marijuana, a can, a lid, others trying to score a date like me. Cops pretty much left, leaving us alone. Now it's Star Trek, the race to first colony in the universe. Races which cost billions of dollars, $1 trillion. The universe, target for anti-ballistic domes, just like the domes at San Francisco City Hall, like Israel's defense domes. Meantime, on the ground, bodies of emaciated Palestinian children, their bones showing through their delicate skin in Gaza, West Bank. Homeless men and women, young, old, seniors, white, brown, black, gray, trying to catch up, and they're so hard to enjoy sleep in San Francisco, California. Just like in the 1960s, the song, "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" Long time passing, where have all the flowers gone? From gone to young women, gone to young men, gone to the soldiers, gone to the graveyards, gone to the flowers. Where have all the flowers gone? When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
I think we'll start with one of our speakers.
I can go first.
All right. All right. Thank you. Make it easy. All right. Keana Aguila Labra is a Cebuana Tagalog Filipinx genre and gender fluid poet, book reviewer, editor, and writer in diaspora residing on stolen Ohlone Tamyen land. She works to provide a safe literary space for underserved and underrepresented communities as editor-in-chief of literary magazine Marías at Sampaguitas, and co-founder of the BIPOC LGBTQIA+ focused independent publishing house, Sampaguita Press. She is author of the chapbooks No Saints and Mohilak and Kanunay. And their first full-length collection was published by Sampaguita Press and is entitled The Language of Unbreaking. Please welcome to the stage, Keana Aguila Labra.
Thank you, Greg. Okay, I'm just gonna move this here so I can have my timer in front of me. Okay. Hi, everyone. Kumusta tanan? I'm Keana. I'm so happy to be here because it's been a while. I was telling Greg that the last time I was here was before the pandemic, and I'm just a small poet from San Jose, from South Bay, so to be here in the city on a beautiful day is just really amazing. So I want to share with you folks poems from my first full length, The Language of Unbreaking, which is titled this way because the poems in this book follow the passing of my grandfather, my lolo, and he always said that our last name, Labra, meant unbreaking. So this is the language of us, the language of our history, and the language of him, too. So, all right, and we're gonna do this mixtape style, so I will just go all the way through. Credits to also San Jose poet Lorenz Maison de Muc, who I learned this from. So here we go. This is from The Language of Unbreaking. If you want to know who I am, laugh with butterflies in Lula's garden. Watch the light stream between the clouds of Biscayne, where Biscayne is pronounced Biscayne. Syllables sail the many miles from San Fernando, Cebu. Follow Biscayne down until you reach Brick and dance toward the short, sunken palm men. Remember where the Shakey's was, and walk in a single file line along the sidewalk. Never step on cracks, learn to levitate. Braid your hair until it unfurls into friendship, into Nancy, into Jasmine, into Jacob, into Joe. If you find me at Dorsa, please cut the red off the apple skin. Share these slices with me beneath the shade of gray and blue only San Jose has during the rainy season. Lula cooked paksiw na isda, so it's time to go. Tuck the seatbelt below your chin and have the window seat cradle you all the way home. Mag-aral, verb, translated to study, a word from the language of unbreaking. What do we learn from our past? Letter to Duterte, 2018, in the voice of Romy Arañas Labra, Lolo, grandfather, now gone. President Duterte, I am writing to you about my concerns as your humble citizen. As a dual citizen, I have observed you have offered twice the responsibility and none of the benefits of being a proud Pinoy. Did you know I never wanted to leave Muntinlupa? I don't even remember the name of the officer who advised I leave. If only he could predict the hardship of displacement. We immigrate overseas to immigrate from city to city, apartment to apartment. I left to work when all my son wanted was a father. How would I have known that my granddaughter would be born with deep longing? Isn't that the condition of being Filipino? Duterte, as a fellow Visayan, I urge you not to kill innocent people. We are owed due process. We are 500 years old. Consider, in another lifetime, we would be separated by Datu, our women beloved. Our genders vast. We have to remember. You want power? You want money? What of our people's spirit? We are not like them. We cannot be like them. Tapon it all, throw it away. No more glutathione. No more theft from the people. We are supposed to serve each other. Asa imong kapwa. Yes, we are men, but are we so devoid of softness, of thoughtfulness? I look at my daughter-in-law and see her curled fist, at my asawa. Parehong ngipin sila sa mga tiger, kasi year of the tiger sila. But enough of that. That's my granddaughter's fight. As Visayans, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard so Tagalogs in Manila will respect us. Do you curl your fist for this respect? So many Filipinos here cut their tongue to curl to the mga puti, to the white man. I have 3 degrees. I'm educated, you see. I mop the floors and my children look away ashamed their father is a janitor. Itong class issue. Race issue ba? Life is education, di ba? Now I only speak Cebuano to my wife and children. My children answer back in Tagalog. My opo answer back in English. This a violence, this a decimation. What will they remember of their people, of me? But enough of that. That's my granddaughter's fight. A man as brown as me sneers at the youth and their protest. In his sneer,